So my name's Harriet Mead and I'm President of the Society of Wildlife Artists. I think this is my 14th year as President, so it's been a long time. But the exciting thing is this is our 60th anniversary exhibition, so this is a really special exhibition and all our artists, member artists, have really pulled out the stops to make sure we've got the best work that we can have on show. But it's really exciting as well because we've got 100 non-member artists' work on show, which is excellent. I can't remember the last time we've had such a good number of submissions sent in. So I think one of the greatest strengths about the Society of Wildlife Artists is that the vast majority of our artists actually spend time looking at the animals that they end up portraying. So that's why we've got the range of things, and it's often birds, but the fact that you can look at a slug up close or a snail or start snorkeling and see things underwater and just garden birds, all these things are really close to home. So you can actually be inspired by really quite humble creatures rather than these beautiful bears or tigers, zebras. Those kind of things are a little less easy to see in the UK. So the SWLA has been running a bursary scheme for about 30 years now, and we've awarded over 100 bursaries in that time. And with me now I've got Chris Wallbank, who is a full member of the Society, but I believe a number of years ago we awarded you 2 different bursaries, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. It's a great support. That's how I kind of started out and got interested in society through the bursary scheme.
Yeah, and helps to run it now. So one of the reasons I wanted to quickly grab Chris before he has to rush home, because he's here hanging this amazing piece of work, which is obviously a very unusual piece to hang in the exhibition. Most of the work here is framed or on plinths. I mean, I believe, just say what it is. Where is it against St Abbs?
Yeah, this is a rock formation called the Cleaver at St Abbs. It's the site of a guillemot colony or loomery.
So how big is it?
It's 4 metres high.
4 metres, yeah.
From top to bottom.
You know, it really is worth looking closely and seeing the way that you just get this vast scale of these tiny birds that just make that their home during the breeding season. So thank you very much, Chris.
No, it's a real pleasure.
So here I am in what we call the out of the frame room. So here we show work from projects that the SWLA have done. So the Rod and See project was a really good way of bringing, highlighting this area. All the different artists that went, and there was 19 artists and a writer, spent time working in that environment for a very brief time, week at each of the residences, but we ended up with over 400 pieces of work produced, many of which are in this extraordinarily beautiful book, Haunted by the Last Tide. Which is available from our website. Well, we're quite a modest society. We don't have a huge number of members, so we're always looking for new and exciting artists. But I think that this kind of project, this kind of thing of working with conservation organisations and using all these talents from these wide-ranging artists on site, looking at nature, looking at wildlife, looking at the landscape, and using their skills to bring it to life in so many different ways. I think we have a very strong future, and would be very happy to find many more artists to join us on those journeys.